Well, good morning. Manufacturing always follows design. And if you note this morning, my compliments to design, they actually delivered to manufacturing fairly close on time. But my cycle time for this presentation is about 20 minutes. And if I were to do that, our customers would receive late on-time delivery to lunch. So as manufacturing always does, I'll try to compress our production so we can deliver our customers on time. So I hope that in this very rapid presentation, you learned some new things about 동부하이텍 Semiconductor Foundry that you may not have known before this. If you leave with a few facts that are new to you, then my presentation will be successful. The first fact you may not know is that we're one of the top 5 semiconductor foundries in the world, and that we've had analog mixed signal since 1997 in Korea. And so we have great expertise in this area. We have 2 fabs currently, one located in Bucheon, which is about 40 minutes from downtown Seoul, and another located 90 kilometers south of Seoul, which is Fab 2. Fab 1 has 52,000 wafer start capacity per month, and Fab 2 has 42,000 start capacity per month. Since I know you can read faster than I talk, I'm going to let you read some of the details. As you know, and as you've heard today, analog is much different than digital, and that's true about manufacturing. In the analog model, typically we have very high complexity devices, high diversity of devices, and very low volume. In fact, those of you who are customers know that frequently a 25 wafer lot can create enough devices for you that will take care of your entire quarter revenue. The bad news also is that same lot, if we scrap it, could scrap all of your revenue for that quarter. So the model is a little bit different from analog versus logic manufacturing. Of course, some things are the same. Productivity improvements in the factory are generally the same. Technology development is different though, because we have higher diversity of products and a need to have a higher degree of perfection in manufacturing. In analog manufacturing, you don't have 10,000 wafers behind your first lot in the event of a scrap, and so your manufacturing has to be perfect in the analog model. And also because of the diversity and complexity of our products, there's actually more demand on us to manage that complexity, to deliver both quality and on time at cost products. So the integration between design, customer, and manufacturing is absolutely critical in analog manufacturing. First of all, to be competitive, Lou, Heather, and our customers have to have the right component sets. Second of all, we have to have SPICE models that accurately match silicon. That's absolutely critical, as you know, in analog. And then finally, we have to, in manufacturing, have very fast, consistent, predictable results. So again, the big challenge is flexibility in manufacturing to handle small volumes, fast cycle times, on-time deliverable. As you can see, we've had tremendous growth in our analog business in the last couple of years. We went from about 3% analog in 2008 to this year 19%, expecting by the year 2013 to be at 63% analog. Significant ramp for our company because it requires a different manufacturing mindset from logic. One of the things for us, of course, is on-time delivery. Our target this year is 95% on-time delivery. But we mix that also with on-time delivery demanded by our customers and our design team for NDIs, prototypes, etc. So in order to support the complexity, what I have found in my experience is, quite frankly, IT support systems, particularly for real-time dispatch, on-time delivery, are actually more important in the analog business than the logic business. And sometimes that is incongruent to people who have worked in the logic business for a long time. Quality mindset, again, is absolutely critical, and it has to do with the fact that we have such a mixture of devices in our factory and low volume wafers started per device. So we don't have the ability to make mistakes. So it's absolutely critical that we have really tight and predictable parametric performance while maximizing yield. And so we do that in a systems approach using our continuous improvement process. And I just want to show you some of the results of living quality every day in our manufacturing. Just some external recognitions of our quality, both from an environmental quality and information security perspective. We also recently had an automotive audit with a very well-known, large European demanding customer. Came into our factory. In fact, there were 4 customers in one audit, and those of you who know anything about audits, it's really tough if you have 4 companies auditing you at the same time, because that's a lot of eyes. We were thrilled and pleased to let you know on our very first audit by this collection of European auditors, we received a grade A, and we were really thrilled about that. Their reputation is they don't give A's the first time. So we work really hard on yield and our perfection of manufacturing, with our current goal being 1% yield loss, which is benchmark. Actually, Fab 1 all summer has been operating better than goal. So I think if you start wafers in our factory, you can feel confident you'll get quality product out. I don't even need to talk about this slide. I think this slide, better than any, tells about the diversity that we have operating in our factories. And then finally, we continue to grow our manufacturing. We continue to grow our expertise. We are making the transition from a logic mentality to a very precise, disciplined analog factory. We think we give you a tremendous competitive advantage as a customer. And I'll tell you, versus some of the other foundries that you can work with, we will also give you very special, personalized, customized attention.